My middle school band teacher started something so crazy that our principal threatened us all with expulsion if we didn't stop. Mrs. Ferdinand was a pure, chaotic mastermind, and none of us realized it until she released mayhem on the entire school. So it all started one Monday after lunch. A kid in my fourth period class asked to see my hand. Being so bored, I just stuck it out, but he snatched it and drew a big Z on the back of my hand before I could do anything about it. Later that day, I found out that anyone who had a Z on the back of their hand could infect another student just by drawing a Z on the back of their hand. Soon the entire school was divided into two parts: those who wanted to infect others and those who would do anything to avoid being infected themselves. Those kids shoved their hands deep in their pockets, even run when they saw someone who they knew was infected was coming. But things got crazy fast. Really desperate to avoid being infected, actually made up their own rules, circles on their hands, claiming them to be vaccines. Others were even claiming to be doctors who could grant immunity. How one exactly became a doctor, no one really knew. The Z virus mutated into the X virus, and soon everyone had to get another vaccine. People were scrubbing the X's and Z's off of their hands, claiming to be uninfected once again, while others who really enjoyed infecting some of the other students would actually redraw the Z's or the X's. The virus was relentless, and some people were infected like 2 or 3 times. Things did start to get really serious, though, when some students were tackled or bruised, all just to be infected. There was even when multiple people who would pin down one person and draw this X or Z on their hands. By Friday, the principal stepped in and boomed over the intercom, "Anyone caught playing this game by the end of the day will be expelled." And just like that, everything went back to normal. With only one problem, though. No one knew how it started. Who was patient zero? Next week, our band teacher had an announcement for us. She said, "I'm going to tell you guys something, but you have to promise me you're never going to tell any of the other teachers or parents." And we all said, "Okay." Well, I made up the Z virus, and all our jaws dropped. She just explained that she had been bored one day, so she just grabbed a kid's hand and drew a Z on it. And it was really amazing how we really ran away with the story. Watching us make up all the rules and everything brought a little joy into her life.